Do not attempt of the control. His constant. Do not attempt to adjust your device screen. We are in control of the broadcast. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. The time has come. Please stand by for a live transmission from Halloween Daily News. Yes, yes, yes. Raise them up. Light them up. The time has come. You know what time it is. Yes, yes, yes. The time has come. Light up those pumpkins, everybody, because we are live. And it is Monday night. Let's see who else is awake and alive out there tonight. Hello, Haddonfield, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Welcome to it. If you're new here, my name is Matt. We are Halloween Daily News, and this frightfully slash-tastic fiesta that you just found yourself smack in the middle of is what we call Michael Myers Monday Live, our weekly hangout gathering all around Geek Fest with the greatest fan community in all of the interwebs. That's our friends over here lighting it up in the live chat right now. So if you're new here, welcome. And what do we do here? Well, we celebrate the greatest horror franchise of them all. The most hallowed of all horror franchises. Of course, the Halloween movies, Michael Myers, and all things The Shape here on Michael Myers Monday Live. So welcome if you're new, and what's up, everybody? Happy Michael Myers Monday. You made it through another week. It's been another week since our last live stream. That's right. We're back on a somewhat weekly schedule for now anyway. I'm glad that you're here with me tonight. We got a fun one. I'm going to premiere a couple pre-recorded bits here and there. We got another preview clip from my upcoming interview with Haddonfield resident Candace Rose, and we're going to be talking about that. I got some merch news, I got some merch updates, I got some show and tells to show and tell about tonight. So we're going to be getting into all that good stuff, but right now I'm going to turn my attention over here to the live chat and say hello to some friends and familiar faces over here. I see we got some of our illustrious channel members like Brett Patrick and Fall Guy Halloween checking in. What's up, guys? Blake is here as well, another channel member, and Rob Windsor, another channel member. Welcome Welcome to the club, Rob. Welcome back, I think I should be saying. Welcome back as channel member. Thank you all for your support. It's just $5 a month. Just $5 a month. And channel members can see that interview with Candace Rose, the full interview right now. But don't go watch it right now. Not yet. Let us get done here. Then if you can't get enough of Halloween Daily, you can go watch it if you're a channel member. Our buddy David Suber's in the house. Megan checked in early. I love it. Happy Michael Myers Monday to you guys. Tim Leal's here as well. Teenage Teen Wolf in the house as well. Happy Michael Myers Monday to you. Our buddy Sam Eichner is here. That Crazy Soul Slasher in the house. Awesome. I love it. Who else is here? Josh Baker Videos. Phil is here. Byron has checked in. Darlene in the house. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It is Monday night, September 9th, 9/9. And as you can see, we're going to be doing a little show and tell here tonight. That's one of them. I went ahead and spoiled that one. I know you guys look forward to what Myers shirt is Matt going to wear this week. But I went ahead and spoiled it with posts on social media earlier today. Shout out Five Below. Okay. Before we get into all that fun stuff, though, some other fun stuff, just some upcoming stuff. I mentioned my interview with Candace Rose. That full interview is going to drop tomorrow. So look for that. But stick around because I'm going to premiere another clip, a second clip. Last week we premiered the first ever clip from that conversation. Tonight I got a whole new clip that I'm going to premiere just for you guys here on Triple M Live here tonight, before anybody else can see it, except of course channel members who might have already watched it by now, actually, but that's another story. Then some upcoming events here on the channel outside of this franchise, but stuff I definitely want you to be on the lookout for. This Friday, it's Friday the 13th, and we are celebrating with a brand new exclusive interview with our friend Lauren Marie Taylor, who has come back to HDN for a brand new extended video conversation talking about all of her experiences with Jason in Friday the 13th, Part 2, the classic sequel, and more recently with Johnny in this year's hit horror movie In a Violent Nature, and everything in between, and of course lots of Halloween talk. It's going to be a great way to celebrate Friday the 13th. We already shot the interview a few weeks ago, and I'm holding it obviously specifically to drop this Friday, so be here for that. Now, while you guys are watching that interview here on the channel or at HalloweenDailyNews.com on Friday, we are going to be hitting the road, heading up to Williamsburg, Virginia, to Busch Gardens Theme Park, where we are going to be attending Hallowscream Media Night on Friday the 13th. And we are stoked. We have not been to Hallowscream in a few years, and they've got some new houses for this year. They've got some returning houses, at least one of which is going to be new to us since we were last there. So very stoked to be going to that haunt event, and you can look for full coverage of that coming later on that weekend. And then next week, looking ahead into next week, on next Tuesday, 1 week from tomorrow, mark your calendars, very special Terrifier Tuesday here on the HDN YouTube channel, where we're going to be premiering our brand new exclusive interview with director, producer, writer, actor, editor. I think he does it all. Our friend Michael Levy of Fuzz on the Lens Productions is going to be here. He's a producer of the Terrifier films. We're going to be talking some Terrifier 3. You're going to want to be here for that. He also co-wrote and directed Stream, which is a brand new horror slasher. It's just, as we speak, wrapping up a select theater run. And it's going to be streaming here soon. I've seen it. I highly recommend you seek it out. Lots of familiar faces from Haddonfield will be found in there, including our friend Danielle Harris. She has a prominent lead role in the film. Bill Moseley is in it as well. A ton of horror icons throughout. Jeffrey Combs is in it. Our friend, speaking of Terrifier, David Howard Thornton is in it. Just so many horror icons, I can't even name them all right now. And some great new fresh faces, some new blood that you're really going to like, that I was really impressed with too in this cast. Anyway, the movie's called Stream. Look for it when you can. If you haven't seen it yet, you will not regret it. Trust me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And you are going to thoroughly enjoy my exclusive interview with Stream director and Terrifier 3 producer Michael Levy, dropping 1 week from tomorrow, next Tuesday. So all that exciting stuff coming here just in the next couple days. Speaking of exciting stuff, here on the channel, you might have seen we dropped an exciting video earlier today here on the channel on Monday because we received a package. We actually received it on Saturday. That's when that video was recorded. And it was from Spirit Halloween. And this was a surprise package. I mean, I knew they were sending a gift card, and I didn't know the amount, and I still don't really know what the occasion is, what we did to deserve it. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm here for it. But then we were extra surprised that there was a lot of other cool treats included in the package, in addition to the gift card. So if you haven't watched that unboxing video, that too is also available right here, right now on the HDN YouTube channel. But before we go any further, I'm going to start tonight's kind of show and tell portion of the evening. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off with one of the items that was unboxed in there, because there was, among all of the really cool items, I mean, they sent us some of the mini horror babies, Leatherface, Ghostface, Sam, and Pennywise. They sent me a Spirit Halloween beanie, some socks, a cool tote, a lot of cool stuff. But they did send one Michael Myers item. And it's an item that not only did I not previously own, but I didn't even know this item existed at all prior to receiving it in the mail. Because it's not available on Spirit's website, and I haven't seen anything about it. I guess it's in stores. But it is what they call an acrylic stand. And so what I have done for you, and what we're going to kick things off with here, is just a very short 1-minute showcase video of this new piece that Spirit sent me. If you already watched the previous video, you get a little idea of what it is. It's officially licensed from Halloween 2. But this video, this showcase video, will give you an up-close look at what I'm talking about. So, for tonight's Hall Showcase, Show and Tell, we're going to kick it off with my new officially licensed Halloween 2 Michael Myers acrylic stand that Spirit Halloween surprised us with here at HDN. Shout out to Spirit, thank you. Appreciate that. And again, this particular video is very short. It is it's not even a minute long. So and I'm gonna be right here for the whole thing. So check it out right now. And here he is, unboxed, unpackaged. I'm being real careful because he is very thin and kind of lightweight. but he is going to make a great addition to my Myers collector shelves. um, Again, I didn't even know this thing existed, but he is exactly what it says. It is an acrylic stand. They also sent us a Corpse Bride one as well that I've not unpackaged yet, but wanted to get this one out specifically for you guys, specifically for tonight's Triple M Live. And because I couldn't wait to see what he looked like on display. So here he is. He's licensed from Halloween 2. He does not have the Blood Tears. We've seen so much Blood Tears Myers stuff here lately. He does not have the Blood Tears, just kind of a straight look. Kind of a classic pose. And they all come with these bases here, these stands. And he just kind of fits in there. He's got two little tabs at the bottom, one on each foot, that fits neatly right into the stand. And hopefully you could see in that video, you can go back and pause it if you couldn't tell, but on the stand it says Halloween 2. It's got the Halloween 2 title treatment, but just a cool little detail, the blood splatter. Halloween 2 is on red, and the red is splattered on the ground, on the stand, as if it's blood. A puddle of blood that the shape stands in. So, again, I would share a link to this, but when last I checked earlier today, Spirit doesn't even have these bad boys on their website. I guess they're in-store exclusives right now, or they might be available at Spencer's, possibly. And in any case, look out for them. And I don't even know what they're selling them for right now either, what the retail price is. But I love this dude. And again, we were blown away with all of our gifts from Spirit. Very unexpected, but a very cool treat. Now, that's not all, though. As you might have seen, I did make the trek to Five Below. Again, now, regular viewers that enjoy our Hallow hunting videos, you might have seen I was at Five Below a few weeks ago, our local Five Below here on the outer rim of North Carolina. Just looking for horror merch, and they had a little bit of Michael Myers stuff, basically some posters, and they had some other horror merch, some Chucky, Pennywise stuff. But none of this new Michael Myers stuff that I've been seeing everybody posting about. A lot of you guys posting about finding these new H2 Michael figures and other items, including this shirt licensed from John Carpenter's Halloween at the Five Below stores for $5, right? So so I was on a mission to hopefully find me some. And well, I'm not going to spoil the entire thing. Instead, I'm going to let you watch it unfold in what is again just a very, very short video here. But this is one of our Hallow hunting videos. And but this was at Five Below, our local Five Below, just yesterday, and you will see what happened. And I'll pull it up in just a second. But before we even get to that, let me let's just talk about my new shirt for just a minute, because I do like this design, and it's it's a little bright for me. Right? I mean, I'm usually in something like black or really dark blue or something like that. But I'm certainly not opposed to lightening up the mood every now and then. But anyway, I was a little bit on the fence on it. I was like, I really want those figures, and but then I started thinking about it. I mean, it's $5 for an officially licensed John Carpenter's Halloween shirt. It's done like a Japanese advertisement, and I'm pretty sure that's says the word Halloween up top under the English spelling. I think that's what it says. And I just figured, oh, well, of course, I have to have this for $5. How often are you gonna be able to find this? Maybe more often nowadays. I don't know. But so yeah, I had to snag it up. a couple things about the design. Again, just kind of different. Um, you got Laurie Strode down there in the corner. I think that's cool that we get Michael, we get Laurie. It says Laurie Strode, the original Scream Queen. I think that's kind of cool. But really cool is we also get young Michael, Will Sandon, young Michael there in the top right portion. So we got young Michael, adult Michael, Laurie. I mean, a lot going on with this shirt. We got, you know, the title treatment with Carpenter's name, the night he came home down bottom, and then we got the famous pumpkins in 3 different colors, even the orange, the purple, and then the standard black and orange. So for $5, now I mean I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't it doesn't feel like your Fright Rags premiums or anything quite as fancy as that by any means, but for $5, I mean, I was telling my wife just yesterday that I mean, you can barely get an undershirt for $5 these days. So yeah, I'm real happy with this. So what else did I find at our Five Below? Did I find these figures I've been looking for, or any of the other Michael Myers stuff that people have been finding at their local Five Below stores? Well, here's another world premiere for the Triple M Live crew right here, right now. Check out my hunt at Five Below from yesterday. All right, back at the Five Below, hunting for new Halloween and really for those new Michael Myers figures and officially licensed merch that I keep seeing everybody posting about that they're finding at Five Below. So let's see if they got anything for us today. That's a good sign anyway. All right, so they have been putting out some of the new Halloween stuff. Got these cool neon signs, a couple masks. So they're still, like I said, putting a lot of stuff out, but check it out. New John Carpenter's Halloween t-shirt here for $5. Let's see if they got an XL. Have to bring one of those home with me if so. Oh yeah, they got an XL with my name on it. Check it out. Not bad for $5. Pretty damn good, I'd have to say. And a couple new posters. Scream 6, Michael Myers, some new Beetlejuice, Stranger Things, Jack and Sally. More horror slasher posters over here. Pennywise, Freddy, Chucky, Jason, and we got a Michael Myers Halloween 2. So we got some more horror merch over here. Beetlejuice, Wednesday, Chucky, Pennywise, and so forth. But then down here, check it out. There they are. $5 for 2 different new officially licensed Michael Myers Halloween 2 vinyl figures. Yeah. We scored. Awesome. Stoked. If you love Halloween, more importantly, if you live Halloween every single day of your life, then you are absolutely in the right place, right here on the Halloween Daily News YouTube channel. And the most direct way that you can help out and support what we do here at Halloween Daily News is by becoming a channel member. There's just one tier. It's just $5 a month. You get early access to our exclusive interviews, a lot of our exclusive pre-recorded content. Channel members also get access to exclusive merch, discounts, and many videos not made available to the public. There's also going to be members only exclusive live events, giveaways, and lots more killer perks you can learn more about in the membership tab. It's basically like Patreon, except here on YouTube. I urge you to consider it. We've got a really awesome, amazing, growing community in there already, and I invite you to become a part of it. I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching, and thank you for considering becoming an HDN channel member. Yes, we scored. We totally scored them. I'm stoked. And here they are, unboxed, believe it or not. Because that's not all I've got for you. I've already shot our showcase video. And I'm going to play that for you right now. And again, it's very short. It's only about a minute long. And then I'm going to give you just my thoughts on these guys. But first, check out this brand new, again, world premiere, just for you guys, Triple M live here tonight, September 9th. This is our showcase video of the new officially licensed Halloween 2 Michael Myers vinyl figures. They are made by a company called Culturefly. Check them out here with a good up-close look, and then we'll talk a little bit more about them. All right, we are back. All right, so these guys. Yeah, first of all, for the price, I mean, never thought I'd see Michael Myers figures at $5 below. Well, I'm not even going to say I never thought that, but I just can't believe it. And I wasn't clear on what size they'd be. I saw some social media pictures, but the box says 4.7 inches tall, so I guess that's about right, about 4.5 inches tall, roughly. That's their scale. And again, they're made by a company called Culturefly, which, interestingly, Culturefly is selling the set of both of them for $20 on their website. And again, on the box, you've got this image of Michael from H2 on the one side. Got his hand with the scalpel on the other, and a picture on the back. And I love that this alternate version, the one is just called Michael Myers. This one's called Michael Myers in Flames. Or actually, it's called Michael Myers on Fire. Excuse me. I love that he's just called Michael Myers on Fire. And they both have the blood tears, obviously. All right, so a couple things that I noticed. First of all, I love these dudes for $5. You know, are they, you know, does the mask look like the H2 mask? I mean, no, not really, but it gets the point across, right? It's kind of funny looking if you get really up close on it. You can go back and pause my video if you want, but again, it's got blood tears. I love that Universal is using the blood tears to kind of delineate, hey, this is H2, which I think is cool. One of the first things I noticed, they come with this stand, right? And I'll take him off. See, they've got the pegs on here, and they've got the holes on their feet. But what I noticed here is when I put mine, and you guys tell me if this was your experience, but they don't exactly fit the pegs how I think they're supposed to. Like the holes on the back, like the heel of their boot, they don't exactly fit onto the pegs the way they're supposed to. So what I've done with these is I've got the one foot in the peg like it's supposed to with the hole, but then the other side, it's his foot because it's kind of hollow on the inside of the boot. He's just kind of laying over the other peg. So in other words, he's not lined up exactly straight. So if you're looking dead on, and you can see this in the video, if they're facing dead on, then my Halloween 2 here at the bottom of the base is not straight. It's either the words are straight and they're kind of at an angle, or other words, because again, they're not lined up perfectly on the pegs like how the manufacturers envisioned. And again, I'm curious to hear any comments out there, but it's like that with both of these figures that I got. So I'm just curious if you guys have run into that. For those of you that have unboxed yours and have also snagged them. Another thing I noticed, again, I'm not looking for screen accuracy here or anything, but this guy does have, he's just kind of holding the hammer kind of weird. You know, this is not so threatening. I mean, I don't know, maybe if the shoulder was up a little bit more and it was more like he was going to be coming down, but it's just kind of like he's like, I don't know, it's not super, it's just a weird way he's holding it. But again, that's nitpicking, neither here nor there. A really cool detail on this one, he's got the bullet holes. He's got all 6 bullet holes. That's right, I counted. So again, you can pause and zoom in, or when you get yours, check him out, because you know you're going to end up picking up one if you see one of these at your local Five Below. I mean, how can you not for $5? But he's got the bullet holes. I thought that was a cool detail. So again, I mean, other than kind of the funky way that he's holding the hammer, just kind of a weird way he's holding it, and then the you know, the holes in the bottom of the feet not exactly lining up to fit to the pegs how I think they wanted them to. Other than that, very happy, and certainly cannot beat this for the price. Now let's look at the On Fire version, which when I saw this picture online, I was just like, what is going on here? You know, because we've seen, I think it's NECA has done the attachable flames on some of theirs, which I think is pretty badass. But, oh my God, I mean, I hope Dick Warlock owns this figure very soon, because this is so cool. Yeah, I gotta say I like this one the most of the two. If I had to pick, it's just awesome. I'm assuming it's the same body, and he's still got the bullet holes underneath the flames, but I'm not gonna remove them to verify that. And he's holding the knife, and he's got the blood tears. And again, not going for screen accuracy. Not that I'm concerned with that, but this one's kind of a little bit more screen accurate because he was on fire after the blood tears. But in any case, I think he is awesome. And again, you can keep them in the box and display them. The box, not bad for the packaging, and it does have the window, so you can certainly. The box is display friendly for those of you that don't like to take your stuff out of the package. But again, at this price, I imagine a lot of you will probably be getting 2 copies, one to keep in the box and one to take out. But you guys know, regular viewers know, you guys know, our friends know that I usually like to opt to open my collectibles, especially when it comes to the figures. So overall, again, I'm super stoked with my Five Below haul, my new shirt, my 2 figures. Very stoked to find them. Now, but that's not all. I'm seeing these social media posts, and a lot of you guys are finding more stuff. There's I think it's a blind bag from Universal with a bunch of Universal characters, and Michael is one. And I don't know if it's a keychain or just a small figure, but I'm seeing people are going to have that, or they're finding that at their local Five Belows. There's also, I think, a magnet out there. And then did I see a beanie, a Michael Myers beanie that like you can pull down over your face and it becomes a face mask with Michael, and you're like looking through his eyes. Did I see that? Was that Five Below, or am I getting that confused with somewhere else? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But all those items officially licensed from Halloween 2 at Five Below stores. And again, at our store, as you saw in that video, they were just starting to put out their Halloween. Hadn't even put away all of their summer beach stuff yet. So, and I talked to the manager on the way out the door, and he said that it would be probably at the end of this week when they get all of their Halloween stuff out and all their summer stuff away. So, about this time next week, on next week's Michael Myers Monday, maybe we'll have an exciting update, and we can find those other few Five Below items. But yeah, I mean, for the budget-conscious collector like me, where money definitely is an object, you know, it's not like we can say money is no object. Yeah, Five Below, you rock. And Culture Fly, appreciate you. And again, you can see that video. It's going to be up on the channel as a standalone video as well, and you can go back, or you can go back on here when we're done, pause it, get up close looks and all that good stuff. All right, give me your thoughts on these Five Below releases, these figures from Culture Fly. The Culture Fly releases, I should say, are the figures, the shirt, my Five Below haul, and also my Spirit haul. And if you didn't see the whole haul, again, this is just one thing that they sent, but this is the one Michael Myers thing, so that's why we're talking about it here tonight on Michael Myers Monday. But yeah, Spirit really hooked it up there, so I am stoked. Gonna have to make a tiny bit of room for these 3 new additions on the Myers collector's shelf. I'm gonna have to take you on a tour of my collector's shelves at some point, I think. Do like a walkthrough of the Arts Halloween Museum here at HDN headquarters one of these days. I've threatened to do it in the past, but I think it might be time here soon. Maybe this Halloween season over the next few weeks. All right, I'm going to take a breath and check in on some of your comments over here, but I look forward to hearing your thoughts on all of the stuff that I have shown and told about during tonight's show and tell extended edition. Thank you, David. Cool figs. What's up, Scotty? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Rob says the one in the box and one for display. That's what you're getting. Nice. Anybody else? Let's see. Rob says he isn't a carpenter, Matt. He just wants to put it in somebody's brain. Yeah, I know. I'm nitpicking a little bit on how Michael's holding the hammer, I think. Hmm. Let's see. City Kitty says, never been to Five Below, but three in your area. Yep, you need to go. You need to go check it out. We never had one in our area until about a year ago, maybe even less than a year ago. I don't even think we had one. Yeah, they opened this year in 2024, our Five Below. We never had one in our area. So we've never had one to go to during Halloween. Yeah, Rob, that intro is something I recorded, gosh, like way back. It's been years, probably 20 years ago or more. Um, but yeah, that's one of my original compositions, I guess you'll say. But yeah, if you're getting Metallica vibes from it, then I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Vibes likes my shirt. I appreciate it. Little Michael Myers, what's up? Hey, we got your email, man. I appreciate you reaching out. I'm going to be looking for your channel and subscribing. Everybody should check out Little Michael Myers. If you were on the tour with us by chance, or watched my H45 tour coverage, Horror's Hallowed Grounds tour coverage, then you saw Little Michael Myers and his dad in our video at the Laurie Strode house, and apparently we're going to be in their video at the Laurie Strode house. So I'm going to be checking it out. You guys should too. Little Michael Myers on YouTube. Um, Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Rob, that's what I'm saying. You can't beat the price for those figures. Andromeda checking in, driving. Well, you drive careful by all means, but I appreciate you listening. Happy Michael Myers Monday, and thank you for your support as always, being another one of our illustrious channel members. Team Wolf says these acrylic stands from Spirit are the popular thing this year for all sorts of franchises. Interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. They're cheap to make and easy to display. Yeah, I mean, I can see the attraction for the manufacturing. Like you said, they can churn them out quick. Yeah, City Kelly saying Metallica vibe music too. Thank you. Awesome. And thank you for the comments about the Hallow hunting videos. I appreciate that. That's what we're here for, to to save you times, so you don't have to go out if it's a wasted trip, or on the other hand, so you know when to go out and go hunting at your Five Below. And again, we're out here on the outer rim of North Carolina, like a small tourist area. Um, and so our stores typically don't get this type of stuff. Like our Walmart got the new Michael Myers shirt, the new H2 shirt, which I'm stoked. So that's like 2 new Myers shirts for what, under $15 in the last couple weeks, couple months or something. It's pretty cool. I mean, even if they're fading in a year, I mean, you know me, I'm going to be wearing the crap out of them. So um, I guess I should have probably bought more than one, maybe. Oh, thank you, man. Perfect fit for the intro. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, Darlene, the 150. I know. We are lucky. Spirit, I mean, hooking it up this year. I can't believe it. I'm stoked, though. And that's another thing. Yeah, you guys can chime in. We're going to do poll results in a few minutes after just a few other items. And we're going to do that clip of Candace interview. But I'm not launching a new poll tonight. But that would be a good one. And that's a good question for you guys just here. What would you suggest? I got that $150 gift card. There's a lot of things at Spirit that I would love to add to the collection. That poster pumpkin's kind of high on the list. It's been sold out online pretty much since I think we helped sell it out. Maybe that's why Spirit's hooking it up with us. But I definitely think we had a little something to do with it selling out online as quick as it did. And now it's become a really hot item at the stores. And the one Spirit store I've been to so far didn't have it. I don't know if they were sold out of it or just didn't get it in yet. In any case, like I said, we're going to be going out of town this weekend for our Friday the 13th up in Williamsburg. So I imagine we're probably going to hit another Spirit or two at that time. So I might hold off on making any online purchases until I go to those stores and maybe look for that poster pumpkin, because that I would love to add that to the collection, I think. But that would be a portion of it. That would take maybe about a third of it. So I don't know. If you watch the video, they sent it kind of in response to an article we did about their Beetlejuice collection, their Beetlejuice collection, actually, which is a costume collection, which is cool. But I don't think any of us are doing Beetlejuice themed costumes this year. I don't believe so. So I don't think I'm going to be using it on that. But maybe a Beetlejuice collectible. There's a lot of trick or treat stuff. Y'all know I love me some Sam, some trick or treat. And then there's a lot more other Michael Myers stuff aside from that sold out poster pumpkin. Well, I mean, there's the animatronic, but that's $280, which with a $150 discount is still very reasonable once you take that into account. So that's a possibility. Although I have no idea where we'd even put it. There's the Sidestepper we've talked about on here. There's also the Horror Baby. They sent us the mini Horror Babies, which is basically the first wave that was released last year and in regular size, and then this year they did mini versions. So wave 2 this year has Art the Clown and some other ones, including Michael Myers. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts. But you guys tell me what you would vote for, and then I'm going to queue up. We got 2 just brief news items here that I want to hit on, and then I'm going to premiere another clip from tomorrow's interview with Candace. Oh, Rob, we're very close to the beach. I mean, we're basically in walking distance. Although we don't really walk there because it's a little hike, but yeah, we're not even a 2-minute drive to the local nearest beach access. Yeah, we're in a beach town here. Rob says Spencer's has the acrylic stand on their website. Okay. And I should ask the PR department about the Michael Myers Monday if the higher ups don't know. Yeah, we'll definitely tell them. Sewer says keep checking the store for the pumpkins. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to a couple stores, like I said, en route from here to Williamsburg, and then probably when we're coming back the following day, um, I'm gonna plan to hit a couple Spirit locations. Most likely, I that's what I'm hoping to do while we're doing that. Fall Guy's asking if I do music gigs. No, not since I was in high school and fresh out of high school. I played in a band for a couple years, but yeah, no, nothing like that in a long time. All right. One news item that I wanted to talk about. Um, in keeping with tonight's collectibles merch theme, there was a pretty interesting new collectible announced last week that we got a press release about, and we'll go over and check it out here briefly. This is our article over on HalloweenDailyNews.com. And this is officially licensed from Rob Zombie's Halloween, and it is a Michael Countdown character. That's what they call it, a Michael Myers Halloween Countdown character. Now, what does that mean? Well, this figure comes, there's the box, and it comes in 13 different pieces that you unpack individually. They're each packaged in their own box, 13 mini boxes, shelved, like you see here. Like you see here, see? And then you assemble them almost like a you know, like a toy model, and this is the end result. And there's no glue needed. They all just snap together. And it includes Michael as he appears in Rob Zombie's '07 remake with the bloody knife. The mask is worn by Tyler Mane. It also includes the Myers tombstone and even a jack-o'-lantern. This whole base is included. And it's called a countdown calendar because, they suggest that one way to put this together is you could start 13 days before Halloween and do one each day. The figure itself, once assembled, stands approximately 9 inches tall. So again, this is going to make a really nice looking piece on the shelf, especially if you're a fan of the remake, of Tyler's portrayal of this look. And this new collectible is made by Numbskull Designs, and they are based in the UK. And it is up for order online right now, shipping now, not pre-orders, but orders. And it is priced at $69.99. And we've got the link at HalloweenDailyNews.com right now. And there's the official website over at numskull.com. That's NUM skull.com. And they've also released a promo video that kind of shows how these things just snap together if you need more illustration. And again, you can check that out, as well as these high-res product photos supplied to HDN directly from our friends at Numbskull. You can check all of that out right now on our main website at HalloweenDailyNews.com, where you can also pre-order this figure right now. Not pre-order, excuse me. You can order this figure right now. That's where you can order this figure right now for $69.99. And let me know if you're going to be doing so. I think this is a cool idea, you know? I mean, the old models that you had to get the super glue and glue together, this is a little more my speed. Just snap them together, no glue necessary, no mess. Yeah, I think I can handle that assembly even myself. But you guys tell me what you think. Rob just bought it. Ha ha ha. Yes, Tyler Maines showed it off. And I don't know if he was planning on doing that when he did or not, but he was nice enough to repost our article that we tagged him in. Yeah, you're right. The shipping, yeah, that's got to be outrageous. How much is it? 30? Teen Wolf says she's not a fan of the remake at all, but still tempted to get this. Wish there was a variant released for the standard 78 Myers. Hey, we can hope, right? Maybe if this is a success. Um, yeah, I don't know what else Numbskull is going to be doing with this license, other than I know they've also announced, and we reported on this, they sent us the press release about these horror rubber ducks that they're not even rubber, they're collectible ducks. But they've done a Michael Myers '07 in duck form as well. That's coming in a few weeks as well. So you can learn about that as well right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com. That's another piece of merch I don't think I ever discussed on here during a Triple M Live. Soul Slasher wants to become a mod. Okay, well, we'll we'll think about it. We'll talk. Um, Shoot us an email. Send us your qualifications. How much do you live and breathe Halloween every day like us? And I don't know, maybe we got some cool special guests. I know I keep saying it, but we got some cool special guests gonna be coming on live here soon. Working on a couple very notable names that you guys are gonna get super excited about when you hear. Oh yeah, okay. So Rob says it's gonna be closer over 100 after shipping and everything. Awesome. All right, that's good to know. All right. Two more things real quick. And also shout outs to and notes on our calendar. Um, in addition to these upcoming interviews that I've already told you about, in addition to our upcoming coverage of Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens, we are also returning to Haunted Screams Expo in Hampton, Virginia. That's happening the final weekend of this month, September 28th and 29th. It's a 2-day horror convention in Hampton, Virginia. Guests include Tony Moran from the original Halloween, as well as some Elm Street alums, including Lisa Wilcox. Let's see who else. We've got the full lineup over at HalloweenDailyNews.com. Other guests include Costas Mandalore from Saw franchise, as well as Alex Armbruster, who played John Carver in Thanksgiving, and Karen Cliche, who was cooked like a turkey in the oven in Thanksgiving. They're both among the guests. Very excited to meet them. Like I said, Costas Mandalore, Tony Moran from Halloween. From Elm Street, we've got Lisa Wilcox, Andress Jones, and Beatrice Bopple. Scream, representing Scream, there's Nancy Ann Ritter is a guest. And from Star Wars and everything else, Screen legend Deep Roy will be at Haunted Screams Expo 2024. And Darth Vader himself, Tom O'Connell. Oh my God, I can't wait to talk to him. He's going to be there as well. Plus, creature performer Troy James is going to be there. He might be the one I'm most excited to meet and talk to of all these guests, honestly. Junko Bailey from The Grudge, the recent Grudge remake or reboot. Jenna Jameson is a guest there. And Dr. Chud of The Misfits from 95 to 2000. So, again, that's happening September 28th, 29th in Hampton, Virginia. Tickets are on sale now at HauntedScreams.com. You can find out more, get the full details right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com. You know, this event, in addition to the special guests, they have an on-site haunted house that you just kind of walk in to the event, and that's what you're greeted by. And you walk in through this haunted house with the animatronics going and all that cool stuff. They even have a kid-friendly haunted maze. They do a makeup contest every year. They do a costume contest. This year, the adult costume contest is happening on Saturday, and then they're going to do the kids contest on Sunday, I guess. A little different from previous years. But we're excited to be there. It's their 5th year, and we've been there every year. Proud to be back again for Haunted Screams Expo 2024. If you're going to be there, make sure you look for us. And if you're not, if you can't make it, well, don't worry. We got you covered, literally, with tons of full coverage coming your way. If you love Halloween, more importantly, if you live... Sorry, guys, technical glitch. Sorry about that technical glitch, everybody. Just want to remind you that we do have HDN merch now available in our spring store. Link is in the description. Lots of cool new t-shirt designs, including the Triple M crew, designed just for you guys. All right, and looking beyond into next month, we are also going to be at Nightmare Weekend. I know I mentioned this last week, but I got to mention it again because this lineup is just an amazing guest lineup, and I am very stoked for us to be attending Nightmare Weekend, produced by GalaxyCon. Check out this guest lineup. John Carpenter is going to be there. Nick Castle is going to be there. Guar is going to be there. Our Terrifier friends, David Howard Thornton, Amelie McLean, are going to be there. Devin Sawa is going to be there. You got Kane Hodder, CJ Graham, and many other Jasons, 4 different Jasons and counting so far. Butch Patrick, our friend there. Amy Donald from Megan is going to be there. Excited to meet her in person. The entire cast of Monster Squad are going to be there. Tom Atkins are going to be there. I told you more Jasons. Ken Kersinger, Derek Mears. Tommy Lee Wallace, also from this franchise, is going to be there. Lance Guest, of course, from Halloween 2 and The Last Starfighter. Alyssa Sutherland from Evil Dead Rise. Super stoked to see her there. And our friend Sadie Johnson, also among the guests. And they're still adding guests. This lineup looks amazing. It is happening in Richmond, Virginia, October 11th, 12th, and 13th at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. That's Nightmare Weekend from the producers of GalaxyCon. And again, it's been quite a few years since we were at GalaxyCon in Raleigh, so excited to check out the horror version of what they do in Richmond for Nightmare Weekend. And that is going to be an awesome weekend between Carpenter and all the Halloween guests. And then, of course, it being Terrifier 3 opening weekend, and Damien and Amelie are going to be right there for all that. Unfortunately, Damien Leone, who was also originally announced, he's had to cancel his appearance, unfortunately. But again, it's Terrifier 3 opening weekend. I can understand. All right, before we jump in to poll results and shout outs, we're going to premiere a brand new clip from my brand new exclusive interview with Candace Rose, who played Jeremy's mom, Mrs. Allen, in Halloween Ends. We discuss her time in Haddonfield. We also talk about her time in Hawkins, playing Chrissy Cunningham's mom, another grieving mom in season 4 of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. We also talked about joining the MCU on Marvel's She-Hulk series. And of course, we talked about Halloween itself quite a bit. It's a great interview. I feel like it's a great interview. It's a great conversation. I feel like Candace is just really cool and has a lot of great stories and a great point of view from getting the role. And you saw last week some of what she didn't know about the role and about the movie, even when right up to when and through the time she was filming. This clip, and it's only a few minutes long, but this clip, Candace discusses you guys, the fans of this amazing franchise, and getting to meet some of the fans and beginning to go to some of these conventions, like we were just talking about. I know we're going to connect with her in person at one of these events very soon. But enjoy this clip, world premiere, right here, right now, for you guys. Michael Myers Monday Live. And look for the full interview dropping tomorrow. I'll be right back, and I'll be lurking the live chat during this clip for the next few minutes. What do
gotten
you?
me more excited about the Halloween um season
Yeah,
because I'm doing like I did HorrorCon. I'm
yeah,
doing a horror fiesta where I'm going to sign autographs, and I just I find the fans to be they're so passionate,
yeah.
and I love that they come with posters. And I signed casts. I signed people brought the Halloween coffee table book,
Hmm.
which I'm in, and that's so
Yeah,
cool. I actually
that's
got
a great.
Jesse C. Boyd. I cast him. He played Officer Mulaney in Halloween Ends. I actually cast him in a movie I recently produced called
Oh, wow,
Gaia. And
cool.
he was at Halloween 45 in Pasadena, and he got everyone to sign that coffee table book for me. And he brought it when he came. He actually came to Chicago, where I was shooting this film to play a part, and he brought me the book.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's
I love it.
awesome. He is tremendous in everything he does. So, yeah, and so now I'm going to get to see everyone at these conventions,
Yeah, that's what I was.
and
Mhm.
it's a joy.
I was gonna say, now you're gonna be seeing more of your co-stars. I'm sure as the years continue and
Yep.
conventions continue and appearances and
Yep, and I wanted to make it
reunions and
really
all that
exciting.
stuff.
I wanted to make it really exciting for the fans too. So
Yeah.
I got onto AliExpress, which is overseas, and I found the exact costume that I wore in the
Oh,
film,
awesome.
the exact headpiece. The everything is exactly the same. And when I go to these horror conventions, I full on dress up in the costume
Oh, I
because
love it.
number one, it's fun for me. And number two, it's definitely fun for the fans too, because they know right away who
Yeah.
I am if they're a Halloween fan.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah. I
And
I think I think you've immortalized that costume now. Like anybody that does that costume now, they're gonna think of Halloween Ends. I think now
yep, yep, for
immediately.
sure, for sure. And I've got it. Uh yeah, I got all the pieces. So I'm doing a Horror Fiesta, which is going to be in Peoria, Illinois, on September 14th.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna put it on and
Awesome.
go meet some fans. I love the fans.
Yeah.
They're just they're you know they have such passion and love for the Halloween franchise and anything spooky. And
Yes.
I'm not into scary movies because it stresses me out
I
when
was
I
gonna
have
ask that too.
jump. Oh, well, I mean, eh, one of my favorite movies, it's not really a spooky one, but it's Stephen King's Misery, 1990.
Yeah. Hmm.
When I got out of that movie,
Yeah.
I had chocolate, raisinets, and Reese's peanut butter cup all over me because that was such a scary film. I like also that Halloween Ends was it was more of a psychological thriller. It wasn't like
Definitely.
scary.
Hmm.
As it's it's more mind
Hmm.
messing with your mind, which is fun.
All right. You can check out my full interview with Candace, and this is a decent sized conversation. Runs a little bit over an hour, actually. And that is going to be premiering tomorrow, Tuesday, September 10th, tomorrow morning. Unless, of course, you're one of our lucky, illustrious, awesome, amazing channel members who have the option to watch it early. Right now, they have early access. So we're going to be wrapping up here in about 10 minutes or so. So, for Rob and any of you other channel members that just can't get enough, you can go check out my chat with Candace early if you feel like it. Now, tomorrow morning, it'll go away from members access for just a little while, maybe a couple hours before it premieres publicly. And that's so that we can have it premiere. YouTube hasn't quite made it so where it can go from members only, members first, early access, then to a premiere, and then to public. We can just go either from members only to public without the premiere or schedule the premiere. So what we'll do is we'll go away from members for just a little bit right before the actual premiere itself tomorrow. In any case, the full interview drops tomorrow, and that's just the first of two big, epic, awesome interviews we've got coming your way this week. And then, of course, like I said, Michael Levy next week. And that's just the next three we've got here in the next week or so. Lots of other cool stuff in the works, as you guys might imagine. And you can also look for now Candace's interview. It will premiere here first, and it will be right here on the HGN YouTube channel first. Then it will also be up on our official website, HalloweenDailyNews.com. But for the first time this week, the audio will be in sync on the podcast and will go up a day later on our podcast version. So you'll be able to listen to the interview if you prefer on Spotify or Apple or wherever else you get your podcasts. And it's the Halloween Daily Podcast if you're looking for that. And then our Friday the 13th interview, same thing, that will go up. But that one will actually go up simultaneously on Friday the 13th. Special occasion for that one. So you can look forward to all that. All right. I said we're not going to do a new poll, but we are going to look at last week's poll results where we were talking about Halloween Ends a lot with our interview with Candace. We asked how satisfied you are now, 2 years later. Just curious if anything might have changed for anybody out there on one way or the other, good or bad. And it doesn't seem too much, still pretty divisive. In first place, though, 40% still say hate it. But in second place, with 26%, say love it since day one. And that's about the extent of it. Everything else is significantly lower than that. But in third place is don't love it, but really like it for what it is. Fourth place is didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me with rewatches. And then 2% of y'all said you still haven't seen it. Let's see here. We got one comment this week from Mr. EDK 1985 who says, I read the novelizations of the trilogy before seeing any of the movies. And I have to say that the book version of Ends was better than the movie. I would highly recommend it for anyone who didn't like the movie. A lot of people have said that Paul Brad Logan's novelization is even better than the movie and fleshes out a lot of the things in the film even better, including the Corey and Michael relationship and just everything going on. And I would agree with that as well. Very interesting that this person read all three of the novelizations before seeing any of those three movies, though. That's interesting. Interesting way to experience that trilogy. All right. We do have just a couple of shout outs that we're going to get to now. If I can pull them up here. Sorry, just give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. All right, starting it off over on X. This is from Screwdriver Sawyer at Scary Scara. Good morning, Heart Family, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Hope your week treats you well. Have a great day, she says. And we see you out there, Scary Scara, every week with your Michael Myers Monday posts. We love it. Keep it up. Let's jump over to TikTok for this next one. This one was posted today by, actually it was posted last week by Dawn Classic Horror. And they're talking about the Halloween Lounge Fly collection. I know Teen Wolf has been raving about that one. And Michael's getting down. Jumping over to the Threads app. This was posted today by Deadite Corpse, tagging Michael Myers Monday and posting some original artwork. This account does their own original artwork. This looks awesome. By Deadite Corpse. That is at Deadite Corpse on Threads. I really like this artwork. Just unique and weird how the ghost Michael is featured, and it all kind of culminates. I mean, we've got an unmasked Michael kind of looking at Laurie. Just interesting choices here. Very unique and different. And one more shout out for this week to our buddy Dag Farrick at Great Dag. If you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Especially considering Michael Myers' history with Wolverine, aka Tyler Mane, aka Sabretooth. Pretty hilarious. Alright, if you want to get featured here, make sure you tag us on Michael Myers Monday. Make sure you use the hashtag. Make sure you post and spread the Triple M love, because that's what it's all about here on Mondays. And 'tis the season right now here at HDN. We are slammed. We are busy. So much going on. Exciting stuff. I hope you'll take the time and enjoy all of it here on the channel. Lots of other stuff coming that I haven't even talked about. We got some cool rankings videos coming up. Other unboxings that are in the mail are coming and are going to be very exciting when they get here. Just a lot of cool stuff happening right now. So I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. I hope to see you at maybe at some of these upcoming events we're going to be at. If not, I hope it'll give you some cool new content to enjoy, as opposed to it always being just me sitting here in the office. We're hitting the road. And it's going to be fun. I'm stoked. So this Friday, like I said, we've got Hallow Scream. If any of you guys are heading out to that, let us know. And if you're wondering what that's about, you can check out our videos from a couple of years ago, the last time we were out there, to get a little taste of that. But it's a great haunt event. Super stoked for that. Krusty Krabs has just saw that Halloween Instagram posted something about a reveal or something coming tomorrow. Oh, stop the presses. Let's see what Krusty's letting us know about. Let's jump over there real quick. Speaking of tomorrow, according to my clock, in about 30 seconds, it's going to be officially tomorrow. All right. We're over here. Okay, well, official Halloween movies 1 hour ago, as we're recording this. It's almost midnight right now, so at about 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Michael Myers Monday, September 9th. Sure enough, I'm seeing it right here. Official Halloween Movies Instagram account posted the following. Well, here, I'll let you, you can see it for yourself. Here's the post. Something, quote, haunting is coming. Watch this space. 9/10/24, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. So that would be 10:30 a.m. for us out here on the east side. Right about 10:31 a.m., give or take. So here we go. What do you guys think of this? Of course, they say make sure to sign up for the Halloween Portal, the new site that will serve as the destination for fans and all that. Are you guys on the Halloween Portal? I'm on it. I'm logged in. I've been checking it fairly regular. But so this is interesting. What do you guys think this is going to be tomorrow at 10:30? At 7:30 Pacific? Something haunting is coming. It sounds like, I mean, could this be a Myers haunt? They can't be at Universal Halloween Horror Nights. They can't be at Busch Gardens Hallow Scream or Six Flags. They've all announced their details. So is this going to be something else? Its own thing, maybe? I am definitely intrigued and excited to find out more, to say the least. Chime in real quick before we go here tonight, guys. What do you think this announcement is going to be? This haunting something. What could it be? Give me your best takes. And thank you, Krusty, for the heads up. See, we're here doing the Michael Myers Monday live, talking about Michael Myers news, and then Michael Myers news happens. Yeah, Suber, I noticed that too. They're showing the H4 poster Myers. Maybe a Halloween 4 haunt or something? I just don't know. It's so, but they've used the word haunting. Rob says maybe the TV show poster or a possible clip. I don't think it's going to be a clip because I don't think they're that far along on it. I mean, I would love to think that it's going to be some news about the TV show. That'd be cool. But I don't know. With that H4 poster Michael image and the word haunting, I mean, I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued, though. David says, haunting, can't I get your ghost, Bob? City Killy says, a Michael Myers Monday mystery. Yeah, a quadruple M. That's what it is. Krusty says, my mind goes to something video game related, but who knows what it could be. I mean, it could be video game related, except, I mean, I think we got all the details on the Retro Realms game for now. I mean, that's coming in just a few weeks, and I went in depth on everything we know about that game last week. I do think that's going to be a big deal. I'm looking forward to playing it and talking about it, and reviewing it, and going over it with you guys and all that good stuff. It could be something on the other game that Carpenter is involved with, the Unreal Engine, but again, I kind of think it's a little early for that based on everything they've said about that one. That's super early development. The other one is done and coming out in a few weeks, so I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, the big news I think we're all about to wet our pants for is something on this TV series, right? I mean, that's what I would like to think it is. But I don't know. Again, it's an image from the Halloween 4 poster, which may not have anything to do with this haunting thing coming, but they say something haunting. And they put a capital H on the haunting. Fascinating. In any case, guys, we better get out of here and get to bed because we're going to have an early morning. Those of you out on the West Coast, you better plan to get up for this announcement. 7:30 for you guys. 10:30 for us. Luckily, I was already planning on being up, and it looks like we're going to be seeing each other much sooner than anticipated. Not only for tomorrow's premiere of my interview with Candace Rose, but it looks like we're going to have some kind of Myers-related news dropping tomorrow. So obviously, you can look for the full report at HalloweenDailyNews.com and also in a video update on whatever it is later that day right here on the HDN YouTube channel. Until then, I look forward to hearing your thoughts, more of your thoughts in the chat, in the comments below on what this might be. Luckily, I guess we're not going to have to wait too long. Rob thinks they're releasing something that we haven't seen from H4. Some kind of deleted scene or something, maybe? Andromeda's hoping please TV news. That's what I'm hoping more than anything. Again, I mean, the video game news is awesome, and that's big news, but I don't know what else they could add to that right now. It could be more merch stuff. The only other thing I could think is if it is some kind of an event, like a haunt event. You know, I was just talking about Hallow Scream, and we mentioned Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. That's the only thing I could think. But then the question would be, where would that be happening? I mean, there's tons of places out in LA and in the Pasadena area. I mean, I'm sure my luck it'll be out there West Coast style. But it could be something like that. And again, I'm going to that word haunting. They put that in quotations, capital H. That makes me think it's going to be some kind of Halloween 4 inspired haunt type event, maybe. I don't think it's going to be a re-release of Halloween 4, the movie, or the soundtrack or anything like that. I don't think. Anyway, we'll find out. David said it's Michael coming back from the dead. Yeah, well, Michael's ghost is haunting. Yeah, well, it could be. And you're right. You're right, Andromeda. That's not the H4 mask. You're exactly right. It's the H4 poster mask, but not the H4 mask. You're exactly right about that. So yeah, I mean, it could have absolutely nothing at all to do with H4. That's a very good point. That might be the red herring. It's got nothing to do with H4. Anyway, I am hoping that it is going to be some kind of news on this TV series. And it would be right on time if so, just considering what I've said here on previous weeks, as far as a time frame, as far as if this thing were going to premiere on some network for the Halloween season of next year, 2025, it would kind of have to be getting close to moving into production around now, because you would think it'd have to be premiering roughly a year from now. Otherwise, because it's a Halloween series, and because I believe they've learned their lesson and they're never going to release anything from this franchise except during Halloween season, September or October, I gotta think, they want it to come out next Halloween, because otherwise, if they miss it, they gotta wait a whole year. Not all franchises have to worry about that, but this one kind of does. They are kind of locked into it's got to come out in the fall. I mean, don't you guys agree? I mean, I think Malik feels that way now. I hope he does. I hope no studio, Miramax, nobody ever suggests a summer release like how Resurrection was inexplicably released in July, H2O in August, and then of course the Rob Zombie films both in August, but at least those were Labor Day weekend, but it was still too early for those. October is the time to release these movies. October, mid-October, the way they did the last three is perfect. That's the time. And if you're doing a series that's going to come out every week, well then, okay, you get a pass. You can start in September and end the week of Halloween. In any case, I got to get out of here because I got to get a little bit of rest before we can get up and report on this exciting news. Because whatever it is, it's going to be exciting. Krusty says, wondering if it's a reveal of the Halloween re-release on Halloween night Cinemark is doing. That could be it too. They do these re-releases every year, but yeah, if they're kicking it up and doing a bigger than normal one, like Cinemark's doing something cool, one of these popcorn buckets, I can't talk, one of these popcorn buckets that everybody's raving about, could be something like that. If I had to make a educated guess and place money on something, I would guess it's going to be some kind of event somewhere, probably outside of my traveling area, unfortunately. But I would, if I had to predict, it'll be some kind of, just again going to that haunting word. But fingers crossed and really hopeful, and thinking it's very possible, not just hopeful, but it is highly possible that it could have to do with the TV series. Only because, like I said, if the TV series is going to premiere in the fall of 2025, it'd have to be pretty close to entering production in the fall of 2024. I mean, I know it doesn't take them a whole year to make a series necessarily, but some news as far as the creative team, a showrunner, a director, a writing team, something like that, and maybe haunting is in the title, the Haunting of Haddonfield. Maybe that's what they're going to go with, something like that. Who knows? In any case, we're going to be back here to talk about this sooner than planned, it sounds like. So I look forward to it with you guys, and I look forward to more speculation on what you think it might be. Here in the chat, you're welcome to hang out. And also, if you're watching this after the fact, down in the comments below. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. David says an H4 Myers Head popcorn bucket. It could be for the re-release. It could be. It very, very easily could be. Yeah, they got the Chucky buckets, so Michael buckets would be possible. Absolutely. And Cinemark, they just announced the Art the Clown popcorn buckets today, right? Yeah, that could be totally, totally great. City Kitty says, great show. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. This has been fun. Hey, 2 weeks in a row. We're almost back on a weekly basis right now. We're going to try to keep it weekly here, at least through October for the time being. And in addition to everything else we got going on here on the channel, like I said, we've got a ton, but you're not going to miss any of it. So next up, tomorrow morning, if you're not a member, be here for the public premiere of my interview with Candace Rose. And then look for my interview with Lauren Marie Taylor from Friday the 13th Part 2 coming this Friday the 13th. Look for more updates on whatever Michael Myers news is happening tomorrow, coming later tomorrow afternoon. Look for my next upcoming interview with Michael Levy, producer of Terrifier 3, director of Stream, dropping next Tuesday. And, of course, we'll be back next Monday for Michael Myers Monday Live as well. And lots of other surprises coming along the way. You're not going to want to miss any of it. Until then, my name is Matt Arts. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your support. Thank you, members. Thank you, non-members. Thank you all for your love and dedication and your friendship, for hanging out and just being friends of the brand here. Friends of HDN. We love you guys. Happy Michael Myers Monday. We'll see you soon. Keep it killer.